Yo, what it do, what it don't, what it is, what it isn't. You already know what this is. This is Once We're Not Saying, magazine dedicated to shit that I'm into. ZN, I'm your host P Fire, aka P is for Pilot Cap. And this is another episode of 2 Feet Bare Creps. You know how we do it. We're not going to waste time. We're just going to get into it. So let's get into it. And you already know what we're going to do. We're going to pick it up and we're going to drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. Guys, it feels good to do this again. You know how we do. We start with showing you the old boxage. So I'm just going to show you the old boxage, battered and bruised. You know what I mean? I hate that this box is battered and bruised because it contains something so beautiful. Alright, let's see what we have here. Can you see what that says? Maybe you can't, but I'll tell you what it says. So guys, today we have this Asics gel-lyte 3 Salmon Cove. Now that description there does not show you what's inside. It doesn't do justice, so let's get into it. I'm gonna do this. Ooh, yeah, mama, boom. And then I'm gonna do this. Boom. And we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna give you the what? 12 to the RJ. You know how it goes. The 12 to the RJ to the 12. Guys, yep, you are seeing correctly. Do not adjust your TV sets. This is not a test, and the colors you see are not a mirage or something. Alright guys, boom. Today guys we have this beautiful pair. Let me just, while I show you, so this pair is called the Ronnie Fieg Homage. I told you the box name does not do it. Salmon Cove, not even a bloody chance. Look how many colors we've got in here. Okay guys, I'm just gonna do it one more time and we're gonna get into it, guys. So this pair here, it's you know, let's get into it. There's too much to do. So this, guys, is the Ronnie Fieg Asics Homage. Now it's called the Homage because it's an homage to Ronnie Fieg, who's an American designer, the owner of Kith. It's an homage to all the collabs he's done with Asics, and as you can see, he's done a few. Now it's called Salmon Cove because he's done a pair called Cove. I believe they're this greeny pair here. He's also done a pair called the Salmon Toe, which is obviously represented by this pair. I don't know all the pairs, so I'm not even going to try. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through pair by pair. I mean, foot by foot, and we're going to get into it. Now look at this, you get me? Right foot first. Let's start where we like to start, at the old crop circle. You see that crop circle there in resplendent turquoise, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? They've been in our field, they've been in our field, and if you've left this lovely bit of crop circlage there, they know you were wearing a pair of these gel-lyte 3s. Look at that. You know, it's proper, you know, what do we say, computer circuitry right there. Let's just take that back. Okay guys, go into the midsole. So this is the right shoe, and of course, as you've seen from before, it's got different coloration. So you've got this turquoise sole, and then you've got this black midsole which goes all the way around, as you can see, and then it sort of stops right there, and then you go to the other side and you have a white midsole. Oh, hello, what's going on there? Yes, we are putting colors on the screen. Now if you go to the part of the body all the way up there, you've got that black which is on the heel bed, black, black, black all the way round, and then over to there you now have this purpley blue right there. Let me just see, because the eyes ain't, sorry, that's a navy blue right there. You've got that nice navy blue Asics logo right there on a black bed, and this is all leather, you know what I mean, premium leather, proper things, proper things. Now if you're going over to the other side, equilibrium is not a beautiful thing, because what, you've got that gold hit of the Asics logo, and it's got a red outline. So I'll just give you a little bit of close-up so you can see. Boom. And of course you can see that mesh right there, that rubberized mesh right there, and that is in a, what do we want to call that? That is actually in black as well. That's in black, but then you have this differential color there which is kind of like a dark kind of woody green, not woody green, I want to say a taupey green, no, I'm not sure, but it's like a darky green, and as you can see, that follows all the way there and all the way over to there. On this linear, on this side of the tongue, it follows, as you can see, that dark green, and this is in a nice soft pig suede, I do believe. Once again, there's no equilibrium on this shoe, because if you look on the other side, you then have that what is that? You have that denim here, and that is in a denim material, whereas this is a soft suede. Let me swear, this is a soft buttery suede. This is actually denim material, and that denim goes all the way there to the around the heel bed, as you can see, right all the way back to the heel tab, and we'll get a bit more into that heel tab. So that heel tab is all denimized, as we shall now say. Okay, boom, let's turn that around. If you're looking on the front of the bed, so let me just give you a proper close-up so you can see all that, sorry, so you can see that tongue. And as you can see, the gel-lyte 3 has that split tongue, so you have that suede there and you have that denim hit right there. And then if you look at the lace bed, that is in that sort of green right there. I'm not sure what we'll call it, but it's in that same green, and then that follows all the way up to there, but then it changes into black right there, as you can see. So it's crazy. Super mad shoe. Now if you look at the toe bed, you've got that beautiful turquoise, which is kind of reminiscent of that turquoise but slightly different. I guess maybe the same actually, and that's in that soft pig suede right there. You see the perforations right there for that airized look, so that you don't get overly sweaty with all the materials, you know, give you a nice bit of breathability there. And that is super soft. If you see me rubbing my finger across that, you should be able to see the color gradient change, and super dope. And that goes all the way right up to the toe box. Super nice. And this material is a suede as well, slightly different from this. I think this is normal suede bit right here, and then this is a bit of a pig suede right here. Of course you have those two bits right there, which Asics gel-lyte 3 always have, and that has a hit of 3M on it. Guys, there's so much to show you on this shoe. Super nice. Of course you see right there that says gel, Asics gel. I think it says Asics, yes it does. It says Asics gel right there in that red hit, and that is embroidered on. And if you look there, that says Fieg for Ronnie Fieg. Super nice details, guys. Super nice. I'm just going to give you a slow little twirlage of this shoe, and then we're going to get back into the second shoe. Super nice, guys. Have you ever seen anything like this? Alright, so now we go over to the left hand side. Equilibrium is not a beautiful thing, and if we start from here, already you can see you've got that salmon hit right there. Excuse the dirt. I've not worn these for God knows how long. I do need to give them a little bit of a clean, but wear your shoes, at least some of them. And then you've got that other bit panel there, which is blue. So whereas the first shoe, as you can see, it's all one color. The second shoe, they said no, we're not going to follow convention. We're going to give you that salmon hit right there, and then we're going to have a sort of muted blue right there. Now if you go to the midsole, you see you've got that midsole white going all the way around, white, and on the other side it's white as well. So they've kept it singular color this time, whereas the other one has white and black. Of course you have the Asics right there in salmon, very nice. You have the Asics in black on the other one. If you get close, you can see that. Very nice. Okay, so now if we're looking at the upper, on the upper, once again we have that sort of, I believe this is that cove color, which I believe again was one of the shoes. Not I believe, this was one of the colors. I think this was the cove, I'm not sure, don't hold me to it. You know, I know shoes but I don't know everything. Okay, and then if you see the Asics is in that resplendent kind of luminous kind of neon green, you might say, and that goes all the way round to there. Now if you go into the heel bed, God, it looks so good. We'll get there. Now that cove goes all the way round, and then of course once you get to the Asics logo on this side, it's in that resplendent turquoise, and that goes all the way there, resplendent turquoise, and then you've got this grey bit of the body right there. Super nice. Once again in that super soft suede. Voila, c'est bon. C'est bon, c'est belle, it's beautiful. Now if we're looking at the toe bed, of course, look at that. Yeah, I've worn it. I need to give them a bit of a clean. I shall be using my product to give this a nice bit of a wipe down. As you can see, salmon suede right there, and on there you've got that pig suede once again with that beautiful perforations. Let me see if you can see the gradient as I do my finger up and down. Beautiful, beautiful. So you got that beautiful salmon pink right there, salmon toe. Of course you got that 3M hit right there once again, uno, dos. Let's go to the heel. Now if you look at the heel says Ronnie again in that cove, and Ronnie is in a blue hit, I believe. Let me just give you that close up so we can see what's going on. Ronnie's in that blue hit. Of course you see that mesh at the back, and that mesh covers a pink bit of the heel. And just to show how different they've gone, they've really thought this through. The other side doesn't even have that mesh. Can you see? It doesn't have it. You know what I'm saying? So they've not just said, okay, we'll do the same thing but different colors. They've just gone total different build on each shoe. Do you know what I mean? So put that down. As you can see, you've got that Asics in the silver, and if you look closely you can see the gel is in white under that mesh. It's in white on pink. I hope we're picking that up. Lovely. And of course you see Ronnie right there, like I mentioned before. Again, look at that beautiful, beautiful turquoise right there, and then just right up here with a different kind of material altogether, like a kind of meshy material like you'd get for your tongue. You've got this blue, and that follows all the way through right there, and then when you go to the tongue it follows right there, and the tongue is in blue, as you can see. So they didn't do a variable half and half, they did the same color this time. As you can see, that split tongue is in the same color. Super nice. If you look inside, you've got that pink insole, and if you look, you've got that round the heel, you have that, I guess you want to say, light baby blue hit. In this one here, you've got that turquoise insole with black writing on it that says Asics, and then you've just got a normal sort of grey lining around the heel and the foot. Super, super nice. Cool. As you can see, different laces. I believe when they first came they had the same laces on, but this pair actually came with about 500 pairs of laces, so I've decided to switch my laces and do, you know, one in this sort of, I think these laces are 3M, sort of turquoise with a little bit of green, and this one is pink with a little bit of blue. So as you can see, let me just give you back so you can see. Super nice. Now speaking of laces, these might not be all the laces that came with it, and some might be from other shoes that I've just added on, but I know for a fact that these, I think they might have all been rope. No, they weren't all rope laces. Most of them might have been rope laces. As you can see, a whole plethora of rope laces. I think these were the original pair that come in, and these might have a little 3M hit. You've got some flat laces. I'm not sure if I've just flung in these laces. Some of them will be definitely from it and some won't be, but I couldn't tell you which ones are which. Of course, another pair of rope laces. It might be they only came with rope laces and I've added some flat laces by mistake, but memory doesn't serve me well. Okay, now these were released in 2015 December. I remember these were the days where you could still queue up for Creps. I remember I got a pair, my cousin got a pair, you know, I got to the spot late. I remember this was at Sneakers and Stuff in Shoreditch. I got to the spot late. This was when the times was everything was a bit manic. My cousin had already been queuing up, doing his thing. I think I was going to work. It got manic, and there was a big rush, my cousin had already secured a pair, this pair. I managed to just, as everyone was going crazy, I just slipped in, managed to pick up a pair, a size 6. I sold that pair of size 6 for about £500. No, yeah, about 500 or 450. Sold that, asked my cousin to give me this pair, and I would give him the money I got from that pair. Do you know what I mean? Why not? You know, fair deal. I made that dough, not a problem at all. So yeah, I still actually need to give my cousin that money, but the money's on deck, so whenever he wants it, that money is there. But yeah, that's the story. So these sold for about £500. I think they were retail 200 initially, but you know, boom, I only paid 200 for them. I'm going to give my cousin the money because he would have sold them and made profit. So you know, fair's fair. You know, I'm not keeping any of the money that I made on it. You know, it's just I haven't actually seen him in a while, but I mentioned to him the other day, I still got that dough for you, so you know. Yeah, so guys, I mean, this will be one of the most, I guess, I wore these once and someone said to me, they're a bit leery, aren't they? And I love that she said that. They are a bit leery, you know what I mean? And these will be the most Dennis O'Leary pair you've seen in a long time. I mean, look at that. Nothing, you know, I love to say Equilibrium, Same Beautiful Thing. This is the antithesis of Equilibrium, Same Beautiful Thing. Guys, beautiful pair. I mean, the quality is so nice. Again, released in December 2015, around Christmas time, an homage to all his classic shoes. And I don't have any of those classic shoes. They go for a whole lot of money right now, you know what I mean? But I did manage to pick up the amalgamation of all those classic shoes, and these are called the Ronnie Fieg Homage. As you can see, Ronnie Fieg at the back, super dope, super fresh. I could show you details on this pair forever, but yeah, I think you guys get the picture of this pair. I've got a receipt and that shows you, look how long ago that was. You can just about see the SNS outline. These were 8 years ago now. You can't even see, it's all faded, the ink faded. But yeah, guys, beautiful, beautiful pair. What size did I get in these? These are a US 10.5, which is a UK 9.5, which was my original size. Of course, you got your size label in there, and the same on the other side. Equilibrium, Same Beautiful Thing, at least for once, and that's just to show you the size label right there. Guys, yeah, beautiful pair, man. Ronnie Fieg Homage Asics 3 gel-lyte, sorry, Asics gel-lyte 3. Have you got this pair? Have you ever even seen this pair? Have you got any Asics in the collection? This is really I've got two pairs of, two models of Asics, a gel-lyte 3 and a gel-lyte 5. I'm really only a fan of the gel-lyte 3s, but yeah, super, super pair. I'm glad I've got these. When I rock them, people think I'm rocking different shoes, but it's all one and the same. Guys, that has been another episode of 2 Feet Bare Creps. I've been your host, P Fire. This has been the Asics gel-lyte 3 Ronnie Fieg Homage. You guys have been beautiful, and this has been Once We're Not the Same, a magazine dedicated to shit that I'm into, the end. Guys, as always, man, please do the necessary like, comment, subscribe, share, you know, let me know your thoughts. I thank you, yeah, and I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next side. And when I say next side, it's coming very soon, because I'm going to do a bunch of these, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, stay dope, stay fly, and as always, don't let the bag bugs bite. Peace, gang.